What is good, my fellow Michiganders? Yo, shout out Motor City through and through. You know what it is, man. It's your boy Drama, the host of Sports with Drama. And we just getting things started here on this channel, man, cooking up. One of my videos, my high school videos on this channel, man, was a montage I made. I spent a lot of time on it. I'm gonna make another one soon, like a hype montage. Gonna be great, 10 times better. I feel like than the first one I did. So shout out to all the love and support. I want shout out to everyone that subscribed on this channel. Gonna get things on and popping with podcasts more consistently and videos and all that, man. So we're gonna have a lot of fun in this one, talking about number the Lions, baby. So if you like Lions, you like Detroit, grit, all that, and a little bit of drama, but good drama. The drama you need in your life, right? You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that here. Eventually, build a big community here. For it's something I always wanted to do, which I want to get into first, and then I'll get into other topics throughout this podcast that is long awaited, but better late than never, right? So I obviously my name is Drama. I've had this channel. You look at my videos for a little bit of some time, about a year. I just haven't really kicked it off how I want to, but I feel like it's finally starting to, as far as content, um, and I'm gonna start really flipping the gear, a lot throughout the rest of this half of the season and going forward and all that stuff. I might do other as things as I grow more, like game picks in the week and other cool stuff I got planned, which also I'll talk about more. But yeah, man. So let me start off by, what really made me. I'm gonna say yes. What made me a Detroit Lions fan and all about that, like my history with the sports and Lions, and what made me inspired me to start this channel in particular. Why this channel is truly special to me, um, and something I've wanted to do for many years, like the longest time, and that I had planned for the longest time, and I'm just now like finally getting the motivation, everything, in order to do this and the mental and all that. But because I do have a channel with 55K, my main channel. I'll leave down below for those who are interested in gaming and mainly GT Online. But yeah, I do music and other things too. But this football is something I'm truly passionate about in the Lions. And yeah, pass especially these Lions right now. Like, my God, you know what I'm saying? So no, so I been a Detroit Lions fan my whole life. I'm born and raised, from Motor City. I live on the east side of Detroit, but I primarily grew up right outside Detroit in a city called Warren. I'm sure my Michiganders and everyone on the east side knows where that's at. South Dub, shout out South Dub, Warren, Michigan, 9 Mile and Van Dyke. Born and raised, you know what I'm saying? So I've always rooted for Lions, I just remember always Thanksgiving, that was our Super Bowls, and now, I know we're only 3 points away last year from the Super Bowl, which is still crazy. I don't care, that we lost that game, like, because it's a new season now. Like, that, then I cared in that moment. But you know what I'm saying? It's like we made that far, and that team last year was so good. But now to think about how good this team is even now and who we just got just is insane. Which I'll get into as well. But yeah, no, I've been a Lions fan for the longest. With Stafford the era that I remember when he first got drafted in '09. Me and my little brother were crazy, like going crazy about it. And I remember the game where he broke his shoulder, came back in, all that, the 0-16, Calvin Johnson, Megatron moments, all that. Matt Patricia era. That was the one time I boycotted the Lions, bro. I stopped watching. I couldn't watch until he was fired. I kid you not. When Matt Patricia was coach, and I think the last game was like versus Houston, which is crazy. We're going when they fired the GM, was his name? I don't even want to remember. It was Matt Patricia was probably the worst thing that ever happened to Lions. But thankfully, shortly after that, we got someone named Dan Campbell, and he assembled the Avengers with Brad Holmes. But anyways, uh, another huge reason why I'm even doing this, um, is in dedication of my little brother. Rest in peace to him. He was just like me as far as passionate of the Lions, but he would always be the one like that kept up on the drafts. Like I would go to him and be like, yo, who's this player? Oh, yo, he's but we've been scouting him from Alabama or whatever, and he would know all these players like from college and keep up on who like the draft. And he on Madden he was hella into like the fantasy and all everything. You know what I'm saying? Like this franchise, like he loved that, and he and sadly he never got to see this team. He passed away November 2021, so it's really hard for me to, in this month. But what keeps me going and keeps me mentally going and strong is doing stuff like this, staying busy, doing content and stuff that I know he would enjoy, and that I enjoy, of course, too. But me and him talked a lot for years about me and him doing a podcast together years and years ago, but we just never really got around to it. Unfortunately, I'm sure right now if he was here, we definitely would be. So in honor of him, that's something I'm gonna really take serious and put high quality into. I got like a lot of cool stuff I'm ordering for background and like high quality content, production and everything. I want to really take this channel serious. Okay, so that's the introduction and brief history of why I'm a Lions fan, and yeah, my little brother, space on my, but he did get to see, I think, pretty sure like Aiden Hutchinson, and I remember, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he was talking about Aiden Hutchinson, like, yo, he's a beast, like we're picking him up, oh my god, like he was so excited, and he was there with me. We used to watch every single game. We used to get screwed over, and I just remember all those games where like, for example, like the one where like Aaron Rodgers, they grab, where they said it was a face mask, and then the one with then he threw a Hail Mary, won the game, and then the one with Golden Tate where he got the touchdown, and they are like, no touchdown, therefore 10-second runoff, therefore the game is over, and then that haunts me to this day. Me and my little brother were just like, I just it's just the worst feeling you can possibly imagine, and we just like looked at each other and just like walked away, like walked separate ways, and it just happened time over and over and over. And just right before he passed, we were just that's when everything was just getting started and all that. And I'm glad he got to see the beginning of the Dan Campbell era and all that. So that's what's up. Anyway, he'd be so freaking proud right now. Um, but yeah. Anyways, I'm proud, and I got a lot to crank out for you guys. Content, 'cause I'm a truly passionate content creator in general, and for my Lions and everything like that. So I'm sure whoever subscribe will definitely enjoy the channel, the energy, and all that. So yeah. So what I do want to talk about, man, is the Lions overall this season, and like just in general the overall Lions right now, right? So it's just crazy to see. Like I seen earlier on like ESPN, and obviously like every time I hear us get talked about like ranked number one or two, which is fine. I understand the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. Obviously we all know Detroit's number one. No disrespect to Patrick Mahomes. I love Patrick Mahomes. I get it. They're undefeated, but the Lions are just better, man. Let's be honest. They're to play right now. The Lions, come on. But we'll save that for another podcast, maybe. All right. But my personal list, obviously, no bias aside, or maybe bias because I'm a diehard Lions fan. But yeah, Lions. Yeah, I mean, this thing is clear as day. I mean, one loss from the Chiefs, and it's gonna go be number one. So, and we did beat them the last time we officially played. Actually, the last two times we beat them in preseason, which I don't really, count preseason, obviously. But last year, first game, I know, they didn't have. They said, oh, they didn't have Kelsey. Well, we had all rookies basically, and yeah, we beat them on the road first. Anyways, let me stay on topic. Yeah, so Lions, man, wow. Since we started the season a little bit slow, but we still were winning games. And we lost to Tampa, and the loss to Tampa, I'm not mad at. They came in, they wanted that game more, and they beat it. And we just simply just didn't put up enough points. And that was the one game where I feel like we were just getting like about to flip that switch. Like I felt that too in the beginning of the season. Like things are kind of slow. It was the Rams first game, and then who was it? Was it Tampa? The week two we lost. But no, we were just getting in rhythm. Even the Cardinals game too, like it was low scoring, and then boom, all of a sudden we just flipped that switch, and I think it was 6 straight wins now. Jared Goff to MVP or what, bro? Like, come on, man. And just wow, like our team is just freaking incredible, man. And I couldn't be more, I just can't find words to express how proud I am of this team and what Dan Campbell, Brett Holmes assembled, man. And we'll talk about some parts we added, some people returning as well throughout this podcast. But yeah, yeah, just everything our offense it's just insane, man. I'll talk about the game last week, man, in the rain. Like that's the thing too. I think all like Lions fans knew going into Lambeau that we'd be straight because when it first hit me that we were like I was like, all right, like we're officially not the Lions, we're legit like watch out next year is when we didn't make the playoffs, but it was just when we started winning games and getting that we finally like flipped that switch to the Lions we see now, but are obviously way way better right now. Let's say a couple seasons ago, we I think it was when Kirby Joseph got his first starting game. I'm pretty sure it was last game of the season, and Green Bay they needed that win to get in the playoffs, and we said no, 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 no. It was bitter cold, and I think we went for it or something like that. Maybe it was on fourth, and I'm pretty sure it was golf. He threw it to Amon Ra, and that ended the ice the game. And I remember Aaron Rodgers walking away, and that was his last game as a Packer. And I was like, damn, like the Lions. We knew we weren't going to make the playoffs. We weren't qualified, unfortunately, that year, and we were so really good. I was like, damn, if only I'm like next year though. But that game right there, and then entering the season last year, beating the Chiefs, I'm like, okay, we mean business. And then this year, you know how we lost, last year. It is what it is. I mean, who would ever thought we'd go that freaking far to the freaking NFC Championship? You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of learning experience. I'm sure, like now, all those players are, most every single one of them are still with us, and we built even more. And it's a revenge tour, man. I can only imagine. Like look at San Francisco now. No hates them. Injuries are a motherfucker. It sucks. I mean, look, we lost. But the great thing about our Lions, man, that keeps us going is our resiliency. What Dan Campbell always preaches in from day one, and he backs it up, and we walk the walk, man. Like he said about the rain game, um, it don't matter. Like we can go out there and make it look like we're playing freaking pickup football, and we're just like this like just dominant freaking team, bro, that like can go in a freaking blizzard and come out with like a 40 point, I don't know about, you know what I'm saying? Like Dan Campbell said, we can go in the mud, we can go in your own backyard, we can go anywhere and win, bro. And we've proved that time and time again. Like it don't matter where we play. We're ready to ball. Like once they lock in, that's it. It don't matter. Like at home, yeah, it's dope to be at home to have that home field. But like, let's go on the road. Negative weather in Green Bay or wherever, like pouring rain, muddy, slippery, whatever. It don't matter. You know, that's just how Dan Campbell is what he built. That Detroit grit, the attitude, the strength, everything, talent, you name it, bro. We got it. We got it all. Offensive line, running backs, Sonic, and by the way, I love that freaking nickname, bro. Um, man, Sonic and Knuckles, bro. And then with our wide receivers, JMO was coming back, defense without Aiden too. Like, who would have thought? Like right now, we'd even still be one of the best in the NFL, man. And freaking insane. All right. Now let's move on to the MVP discussion. All right, with Jared Goff. Jared Goff. Like I've never I don't think I can't think of any players anywhere besides like Kobe or like like I think maybe that's it off the top of my head. I like Kobe, like or when you're shooting a shot, Kobe. They're gonna come up with something like that soon for Jared Goff. Yo, I'm throwing the ball. Jared Goff. Like it's how good he's playing. Like damn near fucking perfect. Like you're in Madden on like easy mode or something. It's just it's insane, man. He is literally playing unbelievably. The only reason obviously he's not going to get he's getting the spotlight now, but like because obviously you can't never cut out kind of the season that even Josh Allen is having crazy season right now, and also Lamar Jackson. I love Lamar Jackson. I wouldn't be mad if one of them got it, but Jared Goff obviously hella deserves it. He is to me is the glue of the team. Like he operates. He's like the Dan Campbell's like steering the ship, but he's like the co-pilot, I guess you could say, on the best airlines you could possibly imagine. First class, the whole plane rides first class type stuff, and Jared Goff's right there, co-pilot, and all the rest of the players are all first class non-plane. But no, for real, it's like that. Like he operates, he goes out there and he's proved time and time again that he can go out there and freaking get the ball to whoever needs to get to. If JMO goes down, we got other pieces, got other weapons. Got what I'm saying, and especially Amon Ra when it's crunch time, when there needs to be, it don't matter if he's double covered, whatever, that man will get open. And the connection they have, bro, of the stats right now for wide receiver or quarterbacks or wide receiver, he has not missed. There's not been an incompletion between those two of Jared Goff throwing him the ball incompletion since September. I don't exactly know which game, but since September. Let that sink in. We're November the 7th right now. That's insane. Is, percentage, QB rating, everything insane. So, like, if the MVP were to go today, it'd be close, obviously, Lamar and all that. And then, by popularity, obviously, Lamar Jackson's probably the most popular, I'd say. And, probably it should be, I mean, at this point, it'd be hard to believe that Jared Goff wouldn't be. And I think as the season goes on, he will get more popularity. He will get more exposure. Tonight, or not tonight, I wish it was tonight, but this is coming up Sunday, which I will talk about as well. The Texans and the Lions should be a really good game. And yeah, man, Jared Goff, man. Yeah, he's having a historic season, bro. 6 games straight where he's just like playing out of his mind in the rain too, just out of his mind. It's just unbelievable. Just the way he's playing is just, I can't believe my eyes, man. Every time I see this team play, man, it's truly incredible. We win in multiple different ways against the Titans. The Cowboys. We like literally, like, you could say we play to embarrass people. It don't matter. Like, we've been embarrassed. We were literally like the laughing stock of the NFL. Like we got talked about briefly. I remember me and my brother would have talks about, like, we were watching, ESPN, whatever. Like, obviously ESPN, they're always gonna glaze the Cowboys, even if they were 0-16. Jerry Jones say, how were the Cowboys gonna do today? And the Lions had a Super Bowl against the Ravens, and it was the craziest Super Bowl ever. The first video that would probably come out would probably be about the Cowboys. But yeah, I'll never like the Cowboys. I'm sorry for just, they're horrible. They suck. I'll never get that game. The flag was picked up, and yeah, and just, I'm glad we got our revenge on them. And Green Bay division, we've proven it this entire season that we're legit, and we're like, it's crazy. Seeing some earlier where the analysts, like, all four of them picked the Lions to be in the Super Bowl against either the Chiefs or the Ravens. Me personally, I have the Lions going against the Ravens. I feel like in the Super Bowl, Lions Ravens. Don't forget I said that, because I feel like the Chiefs, they'll make a run, but I feel like this time Lamar is not gonna. People are so used to, like, Lamar going to the playoffs and then boom, his first, second round, then he loses. I don't think it's gonna happen. So I really feel like this time Lamar will, like, just go out of his mind, or they'll have their whole team assembled, and Patrick Mahomes will finally have that moment to where, not that he'll get, maybe like throw an interception, because usually, like, Patrick Mahomes, he's that quarterback to where he can throw an interception or two, have a sloppy game, but then they can still finish it, right? That's what makes him great. But I feel like this time around, one of those is gonna really cost them, and then Lamar Jackson and them Ravens, bro, are just gonna go crazy, and I feel like that's what's gonna get them the Super Bowl, 100%. And I guess some other teams go through, obviously, long season go, not too long, that's flying by, but yeah, Lions Ravens, man. That's my prediction for Super Bowl prediction. Lions Ravens. Not that I wouldn't want to see Lions versus the Chiefs, but I truly believe the Ravens can make it, and just, come on, that'd be the most fun Super Bowl to freaking watch of all time, in my opinion. Come on. All right. Now, moving on. Za'Darius Smith, man. Let's talk about him. Picked him up, and he's going to be wearing number 99. I couldn't be more excited, man. I'm pretty sure he's playing this week. I already heard Dan Campbell, Aaron Glenn, all the players talking about him. They love him. He fits right in. I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? Out of all people, I'm glad we got him. He's perfect. I'm pretty sure Dan Campbell was talking about already, scouting him out like for a little hot minute. Him and Brad Holmes. And I feel like even over Max Crosby, I don't care anyone. I just feel like if we would have got anyone else, I don't think they would have fit as good as za'darius Smith. Man. I feel like he's got that grit, and I think we'll see it right away. And it's coming at the perfect time, the second stretch of the season. You know, um, Obviously we know we'll get Aiden back, but probably not till around maybe late playoffs or Super Bowl, which we will be in. And then imagine those two out there. Oh my God! And then our backfield, Brian Branch, and oh my God, Kirby Joseph, bro, insane, bro. And they're leading the league and intercepted, just insane, bro. That we have like it's crazy to see on all the talk shows. I keep bringing this up, I know, but it's just like every time it's still just like it's gonna take probably more another year or two to get fully used to, man. It's just so crazy to see us being talked about how we are like ranked and everything, but like everyone's like, oh, who's the best wide receiver and quarterback duo? Obviously, it's like Jamar Chase and you know, um, Joe Burrow, um, and then obviously like Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers, but Jared Goff and Amon Ra. Like, come on, man, they haven't listened. They have not missed. They haven't had an incompletion from quarterback to wide receiver since September. I think it's 30 straight or 30 completions or something like that without a incompletion since September. Okay. Um, but yeah, again, za'darius Smith, we got him. He's a beast. I'm excited. Uh, we got so many different weapons with who's the best, backfield in the backfield, Shamir Gibbs, Montgomery, all around, man. And just wow, 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 wow. Our offense, defense, our whole freaking team, man. Our key players, the Khalif Raymond. Man, at least I can kind of. Do you want me to continue? Like come on, Laporta, to Patrick. I can keep going. Skipper, he's eligible. Penny Sewell, he's eligible. No, no, it's really like that. Anyone could throw like, a touchdown. It's just got the play calling, you name it, man. We have literally the Avengers of the NFL. Like that's what we are, bro. If you assemble a team of the Avengers, like for the NFL team, it's the Lions. Like you can't argue about that, bro. Come on, all right. So yeah, za'darius Smith, we got him. Hopefully, we'll play this Sunday against the Texans prime time, and I'm so happy it's a prime time game. Because Jamo's back. Waymo, hell yeah, man. Jamo's the best, man. His personal everything, but he's great, man. Most fat speedster, everything, and with him coming back the way we're already playing, ooh. And then we also got two. This is gonna be even more scarier for the whole NFL, bro. Not only do we have za'darius Smith, not only are we all playing out of our minds and Jared Goff and the whole team, not only do we got J-Mo coming back, we got motherfucking Emmanuel Mosley and Malafanu back off injured reserve, and they're already in full practice. So they can, I think, be back at any time. I think there's like a 21. They activate the 21-day protocol or something like that. I think after like IR's like some sort of protocol, maybe it's a 21 days, so 3 weeks maybe I think of practicing, or I don't know exactly how that. I forget exactly. Hopefully it's sooner. But the way we're playing now, I mean, imagine right now though with our defense was Darius Smith being at it, we're already shutting teams down. Um, and then those two coming back as well with freaking Brian Branch and oh my God, and Kirby Joseph. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Stop. Like that's crazy. And the only thing I pray is we just gotta stay healthy, please. Football gods, let us stay healthy, and then we'll go all the way. Seriously, like, what's gonna say? Who's gonna stop us? Like there may be a team here and there that'll put up a good fight, but I don't think any team. Maybe the Bills say this year, but that even if we lose them later in the season, we're already going to be division unlock, it won't really matter. What really matters is the playoffs. So I ain't really worried about that. I still think we'll win that game. I'm excited to see it, obviously, but the playoffs is obviously what matters. Division games, and we've already shown that. And uh, yeah, we have the AFC division or different the AFC NFC matchup this Sunday too against CJ Stroud. So it's gonna be a good game. And I think we'll handle them accordingly. you know. All right. Which is my next topic, by the way. So yeah. Which is gonna be game preview, aka a little bit of a my analysis and how I think our keys to victory and everything. So let's get it. So Lions versus Texans coming. Let's see. They are, yeah, we're going there. So I'm wondering what uniforms we're gonna wear because I love the marshmallows, but all whites, the icy whites. I'm just wondering if we're gonna mix it up a bit because they're wearing their all reds. I don't see us wearing like all blue. That'd be dope to see like all blue or like the all black versus the red. But the NFL I don't think would allow that. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna wear all whites again, the marshmallows, or we're gonna wear. I personally would like us to wear just a white jersey with the blue pants and the blue socks. That'd be cold. Or the white with the blue pants and then the white socks. Like, cause I don't want the white to be like overused. Like, yeah, it looks really dope, but I think like we've all seen a lot. I think we've seen it on prime time already, but I think we should mix it up. Just maybe this game for prime time, just so it don't get like to the point to where it's like not overused, but so we can appreciate it more next time we rock it or something like that. It's just not like you guess what I'm saying. So just mix it up just a little bit. You know, I think that'd be fire. Um, yeah, and obviously, real quick, this was I love my favorite uniforms. I guess the all blacks are still my favorite personally. All right. So, uh, we got Lions 7-1. I believe the Texans are 6-3. We got like I said, za'darius Smith possibly most likely going to play. We got Jamo coming back. Insane amount of weapons. Houston, I think they got some injuries. Some of the players. I don't know too much about Houston. Compared to like last year, I've been really keeping up with them this much this year. But what I do know is they have someone named CJ Stroud. They have a great coach. They have a great team. Their record is what it is for a reason. Um, and I think it's going to be a game. Um, is it possible they could beat us? Yes. I need to. If you're a team in the NFL, I mean, if you're like the Cowboys, obviously you don't stand a chance really against probably not a fucking high school team at this point. But obviously anything's possible. But the way the Lions are playing, it's just like we're unstoppable at this moment, and I feel like we're so locked in that like mentally we're going out there like like actual lions, and in the Amazon forest or wherever you want to picture, like just out feasting, bro. Like, like ain't no tomorrow. And I don't think that's gonna slow down anytime. I feel like why slow it down? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it going. It's just and right now it's just how our style of play. It's just how we're playing right now. And it's just crazy to think about. It's just like our normal way of playing. It's just annihilating teams. And there's another gear, bro. I feel like this is about to happen, and that's scary. That's actually terrifying to think about for the whole. I mean, that's cool for me. Like I love that Lions fans, it's all that. But I feel like we'll win. I think the score will be. Listen, I think we'll put a good amount of points. I want to say good. You know, I like the Texans. I don't want to say and say we're gonna blow them out, but the way we play them, we can do that to basically any team. So I say, give us 40. Give us 38. Houston, give them 38-21. I'll give them, yeah, give them a little bit. 38-21. All right, here the first 38-21. They maybe even have less, but I say 38-21. Okay. All right, and then CJ Stroud. For the Lions, keys to victory. Obviously, just keep playing how we're playing, bro. Lights out. Run the ball, how we've been running it. Feed Gibbs, feed Montgomery, mix it up. The play action, JMO, he's back. Deep options. Amon Ra, if we need him, whenever he can get open whenever. That's no problem. I mean, got weapon after weapon after weapon after weapon. If we're getting blitzed, it ain't no problem. Like so, like good luck for any defense trying to. And Demarc, their coach, he used to be. I think he's a really good defensive head coach, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a good game plan for the Lions. But I think we're just gonna have a little bit better one there in Glenn, and for our defense, and then for our offensive coordinators, dude's like the Albert Einstein of freaking, offensive coordinators in the NFL. Like dudes and Dan Campbell, like I said, we're literally the Avengers of the NFL. Oh man, crazy thing about, man. Crazy times we're in right now, man. But yeah, no, I think the running game. I think overall be a really balanced game. I think Jared Goff. This is one of the games where I have a little bit more passing yards, and we've seen him. Like he hasn't had the most passing yards past couple weeks, but it hasn't mattered. I mean, come on. It's a team game at the end of the day. That's the thing. Jared Goff doesn't have to sit up and put up 300, 400 yards every day. He doesn't have to. Same with like everyone has their time to shine, and just whatever clicks is whatever clicks. If it's the defense one game, if it's the special teams like against the Titans, if it's the Jared Goff does throw the hell of the ball. If it's with the running, whatever it is, we'll find ways to win. If it comes down to the last couple plays and we got to make a defensive stop, we've done it many times before. Game winner drive, whatever. Um, I I don't think it'll get to that point, but keys to victory is just literally just keep playing how we're playing. Literally, that's it. That's all we gotta do. Um, and for the Texans, man, I don't really know, bro. I don't know. Pray. Um, practice your ass off. Um, don't get hurt trying because I mean, look, bro. It's it's just the only team I feel like that I would give any chance to, bro, like coming up that we're facing, bro, then make it a close game would be the Vikings again, probably. But they're not even what they were at starting off the season. Um, Maybe the Packers when they're healthy. I feel like later this year they'll be a lot better. I really should. It's Jordan Love. I think he'll clean up his game and all that, and he'll because they beat us last year. But this is obviously a whole new year. But I'm not worried about them to be honest. The Bills, Josh Allen, traditionally he's known to sometimes, you know, choke in some games. Even though I do love, he's one of my top five favorite players, or favorite quarterbacks, Josh Allen. But Jared Goff is just Jared Goff right now, doing Jared Goff things. You know, Obviously, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, they got the running advantage on him, but sometimes that don't matter. Quarterback in the day is throwing that ball in the pocket, man, or out the pocket, whatever. Um, no disrespect to them, but the only team that really would be like they can have it like a really good chance, coaching wise, everything wise, game plan wise, everything would be the Ravens or the Chiefs. Um, but yeah, and as far as that's pretty much as far as like the game like preview and what like to expect. I feel like if Darius Smith does play, wouldn't it be insane if he got like a sack at a crazy breakout game his first game with the Lions. Um, I feel like we're like gonna get a lot of sacks, like maybe 3, 4 on CJ Stroud. It's much like him, like I said. Number of respect to Houston, H Town. I love their and this is the best uniform matchup too. The Lions and the Houston Texans got the best new unis this year by far, bro. So they're wearing their all red. I'm just really curious what we're gonna wear. Maybe we're all whites. It'll look dope with the all whites and the marshmallows and all reds. What they're wearing. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. Hey, hopefully it's a good game. Maybe it will come down to the last thing and it'll be a really good game. I could be wrong about the score. As I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, I just think we'll put up a little bit more points. That's all, because we're just too good. 38-21 Lions. All right. That's gonna wrap up this pod from yours truly. All right, drama, sports or drama. Hope you guys enjoyed, man. Hit them likes and subscribe, all that good stuff if you guys are new. And yeah, welcome if you guys are new. Shout out to everyone, man. Go Motor City 313, all grit. You know what I'm saying? Detroit versus everybody. And yeah, go Lions, baby. We got this Sunday. Let's go.